Hello there, Jim, Fulcrum and the Force, back with a follow-up video to my last DX Sabers video, because there's been more developments, if you couldn't believe it. First off, I'd like to thank everybody for the outcry of support that I've had. You people have been amazing. Your support and, just the love that I felt is incredible. Even the people that have messaged me saying, we did tell you in the first place, you knew what you were getting into, serves you right. Do you know what? Fair enough, I'll take that too. Because unfortunately you were right, and as much as I like to give people a second chance and, the benefit of the doubt, this one came back to bite me in the arse, so totally fair enough. I've got no bad words to say about those people. I appreciate your opinion too. I have been on holiday because it's been a crazy couple of years and we haven't been able to leave the country. So I went to New York for a week and I tried not to get involved with it too much while I was away because I needed the break, to be fair. We all do. We've all had a time of it. So I tried not to get too much involved, but it was very difficult with the emails that I've received and the information that I've seen posted on social media. So I thought I'd just jump on and give you a bit of an update of where everything's going because, well, yeah. So obviously you saw the video. I felt like I was quite honest, and I also very much approached it from my point of view. The title of the video was why I can no longer support them, and I made a point in the video of saying I'm not saying to anybody that they shouldn't buy from them. I'm just saying from my peace of mind. So let's get into the emails that I've received from DX Sabers. I will also put them up just here so you can see them as well, so that I'm not called out for untruths, because that happened too. But I'm going to read them to you and put them up so we can kind of go through them together and see what's been happening. The first one, just titled Slander. All right. Hey Jim, so Paul's been enduring some massive amounts of hate all night thanks to the video you've posted. I want you to know he spent hours on the phone with you, helping you and talking to you to make sure you felt like a priority. Well, I don't know what would possess you to make a video with so much untruth, but it truly broke both of our hearts. I'm still not entirely sure what the untruth was. The part where they didn't send me a Saber, where they've cancelled my order, where I helped them out, where TikTokers have been sent Sabers. I'm not entirely sure what any of that, how any part of that is untrue, but let's carry on. Paul tried to talk to you but found you blocked him on everything in preparation for your video launch and clearly shown you don't want him to help you at all. Well, you haven't helped me. For months you haven't helped me. Have you spoken to me? Yeah. Have you actually done anything? No. How is that helping? And of course I blocked him. I've seen what you've done just with someone who you've got their email, let alone anything else. So of course I blocked him. I'm not a moron. I find that odd because your entire video mainly complains about how we never help you or treat you like a priority, and you can't believe how we can treat people so badly. Truth. 4 months without a Saber that I sent out for you, not a priority. TikTokers getting free Sabers, priority. I'm not sure how different you'd want me to say that. We used to consider you like family here. Nice to see how you treat family. And I have to tell you, after seeing that video, I'm ashamed that I let Paul help you out so much, as you clearly value none of it. I'm still confused about where he helped me. I know I helped you, but whatever. He just told you a couple of days ago that your Sabers would be finished, and apparently that wasn't good enough. No, he fobbed me off again and said they'll be ready in a month, which he's told me 3 times. All that aside, we have a company policy where if a customer makes a hate video on DX Sabers, we reserve the right to no longer help or fulfill anything for them, as the video you made has already caused damages and harassment. Once you remove the video off of social media, we will be happy to help you. Again, all you have to do is remove your video to resume services with us again. We hope you do the right thing. Okay. So you're saying, okay. So you're saying just hey, stop talking and we'll sort you out. Not going to happen. I'm not going to stop talking. I'm not. Everything I've said is the truth. So anyway, so I replied because of course I did. I like to think of myself as a very chilled individual. I give everybody a chance. I like to think I'm quite open. But if you push me too far, I'm done. I'm done. So I replied. So at this point, it's theft. You've taken my money and haven't fulfilled my order after I helped you out. It can't be slander if everything I've said is the truth. How exactly has Paul helped me out? I did you a favour and I've had nothing back. I helped you fulfill an order and in 4 months I haven't had anything back. That's not how you treat a customer, let alone someone you claim to class as a friend. I've done absolutely nothing wrong, yet you've taken my money and this email is proof that you're blackmailing me. Alright, maybe not the right term, but you get the point. To remove my video or I won't get anything. I would say that's probably a mistake. What you should do is fulfill the order, then talk to me about reparations. So until you do the right thing by a loyal customer, the video stays. So, I think that's pretty fair enough. But that wasn't good enough, apparently. Let me just find the next email that I've had. Because there was a few back and forth. Okay, so the next email was, Jim, you seem to be very wrapped up in pandering to the lightsaber community. I don't know how I'm pandering. I'm just telling people my experience. How that anyway. And harming our business. And the fact is that your video has already cost us $700 in cancellations. I would say your business practices have caused you $700 in cancellations, not a video on the internet. You're responsible for those damage. I am. And we will have to reserve the right to keep your merchandise to recoup the damages. So they're making the decision all on their own at this point that I've damaged their company and they're keeping my money for it. Awesome. You don't seem to understand how free speech works. And unfortunately, the UK has much more strict laws than the United States. I would argue that using the term slander proves that you don't know what you're talking about anyway. You are not our friend, and what you did to hurt our company makes us sick for even calling you one or ever considering you family. Because I expressed my opinion on my experience. All right. We have stolen nothing from you. Although they've literally just said that they're keeping my money. But they've stolen nothing from me. As you willingly sent us your saber that was delivered to you, which meant your order was fulfilled, and that completed our responsibility to you as a customer. So it's my fault that I then helped you out. You may have done so to help us on a personal basis, but we have no business responsibility to send it back to you until your video slandering our company is removed. I mean, I don't even need to say anything at this point. You can just read it and see how they've reacted to this. Paul has been helping you and even offered you a refund. I didn't see that. But none of that was good enough because you had to make sure you hurt us in the process, I suppose. No, you've done that to yourself. It is not blackmail because you are currently damaging our company and Paul has endured days of harassment due to your video. And actually, you are blackmailing us by telling us you continue to leave the video up damaging our company until we give you what you want on a personal basis. I'm asking you to fulfill an order. Different story. You have until Monday. It's currently Wednesday. To remove the video, we'll be contacting our UK law firm and filing damages against you for slander. All right. You're welcome to videotape yourself complaining about any of this. Thanks very much for giving me the opportunity to videotape myself. But the fact is that we have agreed to send you the saber and gave you an update and have always been here for you. No, all you've done is fob me off and fob me off and fob me off and never given me anything. You blocked us and are clearly cutting all ties with our company on top of slandering us. I'm cutting all ties with your company because I don't believe in your company. I don't believe in your company. Not saying anyone else should. I, as a human being, will not be using your company because that's my choice to make as a consumer. Not slander, my personal opinion on what I do with my money. You must not remember anything you said in the entire 20-minute video, but nothing of it is truth or reality, as Paul has spent hours and days helping you and updating you. Has he spent hours and days? No. There's been about... Did we chat? Of course we chatted. I classed them as friends. How much of it was about the Saber? I would ask what was happening with it. It's coming in next month. The next month will come by. What's happening with it? It's coming in at the end of November. And then November comes. What's happening with it? It's coming in at the end of December. That's not helping. That's fobbing me off. Unfortunately for you, Jim, Paul is starting a podcast show on YouTube and Spotify with his friends, and he is going to do an expose video on your DX bust. He will be showing your Facebook conversation, proving that we updated you and your video is complete slander. And it's totally up to you if you want to make things right by taking down your hate video and leaving our company alone, as you clearly choosing to do so. And not once did I say in that video at all that I hated them. I said I wasn't going to deal with them. I said me as a customer won't deal with them anymore because of how I was treated as a customer. I was not a priority. If I was a priority, you would have fixed the problem straight away. And you didn't. You just kept fobbing me off. And may I just point out the fact that they've sent Rosario Dawson the same Sabers that are mine, but they had to send them from another customer. So they asked another customer to do the same thing. Bet you they ain't going to see him again either. I then get another email. Jim, I forgot to mention, you have absolutely done something wrong by posting a video that is meant to damage our company in every respect, as well as posting several lies. Nope. That are completely false about your experiences, which make it untrue and not free speech. Everything I said was true. You used to be such a nice guy, but whoever is influencing you clearly has changed you for the worse. You should be ashamed of yourself. No one's influenced me. I'm going off like the genuine thing that happened. No one's influencing me. So I replied, because of course I did. Because at this point you've pushed it too far and I don't know when to leave well enough alone. Tell me what I'm saying about my experience that's false, please. Not once did I say you were a scam. True. Not once did I say not to buy from you. True. I gave my honest opinion on how you have dealt with the situation. I even said that I'd spoken to you and you were still fobbing me off with a standard DX line of, oh, it'll be here in a month. 4 months later and nothing. All true. You should be ashamed of yourselves treating a loyal customer this way just to take my money and not replace my hill. End of story. You like to throw around the threat of legal action, so I say go ahead. As someone with a brother who is a lawyer, you have absolutely zero grounds to do what you've done. But with these emails, I can prove you're withholding goods that I've paid for, so you may want to rethink your position on this. Your sales cannot be directly related to any video anyone has made, but by all means make a video or podcast, anything you like exposing me. I do believe the backlash from other people will be worse than what you claim to have received in the last couple of days. I think you need to do the right thing at this point. Not me. I'm the customer who helped you out. You're a company withholding goods from me. And I stand by that. Like, I'm not saying to anybody, go out and do this, go out and do that. I've not said a word. I just know what will happen. And they know what will happen. Meanwhile, these emails are going on. I get sent by someone a post that they put on Facebook in replying to they put up a bunch of posts about, oh, if you think we've scammed us at you at any point, let us know and we'll sort it. Like, right, okay. Or if you've got any of these better company Sabers and they're broken, we can fix them for you for free. Honestly. So I I didn't see all of this post because obviously I've blocked them on Facebook. I'm not an idiot. Someone had spoken about the hilts for me, which was very nice of them. And they replied with this. We actually always helped him when he asked and gave him white glove treatment. 4 months, no Sabers. White glove treatment. If that's white glove treatment, you need to look up the definition of white glove treatment. He never mentioned we gave him the Shoto for free. Okay, let's address that, shall we? The Shoto. Okay, so the smaller hilt. I got that by accident because they sent me somebody else's order. Because they're that good. I offered to pay for it a couple of times. And in the end they said, no, keep it because the video you did got us more orders. So I did. So they never gave it to me for free. They're very good at twisting the narrative in their defense. And that we said our stock would be here at the end of December. You only said your stock would be there at the end of December, end of November, when at the beginning of November you said the stock would be there at the end of November. We have always been transparent with him, but he failed to be transparent with you all. He is starting a saber company with a couple of his friends, and after spending a good piece of my weekend last weekend, I woke up to find us blocked by him on every social medium and with his video to avoid DX Sabers. Okay. My video didn't say anything about avoiding DX Sabers. My video actually says why I'm avoiding DX Sabers. So that's nonsense. Am I starting a lightsaber company with my friends? Not technically, no. Everybody that's in this like community has thought about selling lightsabers at some point, no doubt. And I have spoken to a couple of people about the idea of making a couple of one-off hilts with my cousin who manufactures like metal stuff, who has no idea about lightsabers at all. And I literally spoke to him about the idea of creating maybe 1 or 2 one-offs. Not a saber company, not anything. This was after Paul was trying to get me to distribute DX Sabers in the UK. And he was about to send me like all the ins and outs of the company. And I said, don't send me that information because I don't want it, because I'm doing this little thing on the side and I don't want to be seen to be like stealing anybody's ideas, because I'm a relatively decent human being and I wouldn't want to do that. So again, twisting the narrative. His name was at the top of the list until he made his video, and another post claiming we're blackmailing him. That was in your email to me, so. Only making his lies go deeper. We simply asked him to take the video down as it is damaging and not truthful. He threatened to use his brother, who is a lawyer, against us and send the Saber community to harass us. After you had said you're contacting a law firm in the UK to sue me. After. And I said, post your stuff. I'm pretty sure the backlash is going to be bad. I didn't say I was going to create any backlash, not once. I just know what that backlash is going to be. Not from me. I'm not sending anybody after you. I've not said to anyone do anything. Again, all my personal experience, my personal opinions. We have emails to prove all of this. I know I've just posted them up and people will see how you managed to just twist that information for your own gain. As well as past Facebook chats to prove we were always there for him. The only thing that makes sense is that he was urged by his partners to do this so that the Saber community would welcome him and his new business into their hate group with open arms. We are hurt and disappointed, but it was Jim who ended things. It was not mutual. Right at the end, hope this helps. Listen, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. I've put all the information right there. You make up your own minds what you think is. If you think I'm in the wrong, by all means, tell me I'm in the wrong. I'm cool with that. Let's have a chat, you know. But at the end of the day, you can't twist stuff that you've sent me in the first place and say, oh, well, then if you did this. It's just like, I never mentioned anything about using any kind of lawyers until you did it first. For slander. You might want to look that up. You also might want to look up UK law. You also might want to step back from the idea that on the internet people can give reviews. Anywhere people can give reviews. Not once did I tell people to not use you. Not once did I tell people that you're a scam. I gave my honest opinion and how I felt in the end. It was my personal review and how I personally felt. So do whatever you want. That video's not coming down. This video's not coming down. It will be here. It'll be here for anybody that wants to know the real story. Unless, of course, you want to listen to his podcast. That'll be an interesting listen, won't it? I'm tuning in. Definitely. And to my partners in my business, my cousin who knows nothing about lightsabers. I've even spoken to a few people on Instagram about this, so they know that what I'm saying is true. So whatever, man. Like at the end of the day, whatever. I'm hoping this is my last video about DX Sabers because I'm bored and I'm tired, and at this point it's a joke. I will have nothing to do with DX Sabers. What you choose to do, that's up to you. I'm not telling you anyway. I'm just giving you the information that I have at my fingertips from the information that they sent me. So there it is. Make up your own minds. Let's talk about it. Yeah, fun, huh? That's something you want to deal with when you're on holiday. I'm probably going to take a little bit of break from YouTube and just until the new year because I fancy a little bit of a break, bit of time away. Unless, of course, there's anything else that crops up, in which case I'll be back. But thanks for listening. Again, another 20-minute video. But I had to give you the information of this because, wow, right? Ow! Delusional and insane. Just some of those things are insane. I'm not saying they're insane. I'm not saying anything about them. I'm saying this is an insane situation. But sure, slander. Anyway, until next time, don't forget we are one with the Force, and the Force is with us.